I am still not feeling well. I don't know what I got. It just keeps getting worse. I'm going to try to make it through the whole show today, but I cannot guarantee that. What's up, y'all? All right, we're going to get it going have a little fun this morning. There was a bunch of stuff I found over here that I don't feel like walking to the other side of the room to correct. The first one is going to be a Minnebeaner knife that does come in blue. Little DSOVN case. Every one of them gets a Band-Aid in the box because the first cut's always on us, y'all. All right. Like I said, I ain't feeling well, so I'm going to give you as much energy as I can. I intentionally did not wear myself out today so that I would be ready to give y'all all my love and affection. All right, up first will be the Minnebeaner knife. This one's going to come in blue, black blade, buck and go. These are our own branded knives. Cody's in there. What's up, y'all? 71 people. Shit, I'll probably run everything buck and go today. All right, get your pants on. Cody W. All right, let's see what kind of people we got in here. All right, I got one of these shuffles in lime, new in the box. See if we can find that for you. Kershaw lime. This is the demo. You're gonna get a new in the box. This one does have the what do you call it thing? Bottle opener. There you go. Feel free to use your coupons on anything you see in the show. We're gonna buck and go this Kershaw lime. You'll get a new one in the box. And let's do it. Buck and go on that, y'all. Rod Hot's in there. Where's my cowbell? Jason Hen picking up for 2. Oh, Garhard, what's up? Unicorn Hunter's got it up to 6. Sasquatch, I ain't seen you in a while. Welcome back. It's a great day to be a dark sunny in, y'all. $8 on the Kershaw line. This is new in box. Come on, don't hurt me too much. If y'all don't hurt me too much, I'll run dollar goes the whole show. I'll even run it on high-end stuff. As long as it's not map, I'll do it. Y'all keep my count up. You keep getting these reward shirts, you'll be good. Matter of fact, after your first one, you start getting so many discounts, it's not even funny. Jason Hen's got it at 17. Great pickup. Great pickup. Welcome. You came here a browser. You leave a member of our order. Protect those weaker than yourself and let the 3 feet around you be the best place anybody could be today. All right. Brandy Dandy Shiny New. Jason Hen. All right. Let's get one in here for you guys that you're like, I don't know if I like this. I want to get my feet wet just a little bit at a time. I want to see how I feel about the bidding process. You know what I mean? Camp Cook stoves. I have them. I'll run those next. Kershaw cinder. Fucking go. These are about $11 retail at my price. Bottle opener and a small knife. Fucking go. Kershaw cinder. Carhartt's in there. Hook. Great to have you. The Williams 33. Simpson 3000. Thank you for your beds. All right, I'll be still. I ate some Reese's Pieces to choke down those ibuprofen with. Cody's got it up there to 6, and I think all the sugar is now kicking in because I just want to run around the place. Simpson 3000's got it up at 7. How will it go? We will not know. Cook stove's up next. Simpson 3000, $7. Great grab. Uh-oh, where'd my roll go? All right, so my partner is on vacation. So it's just me today. So if I'm a little slow, it's because I got to put together the bin. Yes, the USGI packs that you see in the back. I've got assault packs. I've got, what's the other one? The medium field packs. And I also have Coyote assault packs from the United States Marine Corps. Big Daddy, did you want propane or butane stoves? I got butane stoves right here. Let me see if I can left-handed enter them. I think I probably need to move the computer to the other side. Or the camera to the other side. So I can hold up with one hand and type with my proper hand. I didn't go to a nunnery for school. These are all stand sport. No, they're just the cook stove. Just the cook stove itself. Those are for butane here, and then I've got a bigger one that takes the propane. Those numbers are coming down. All right, y'all, help us have some fun here. Don't let me get hurt too bad, or I will be inclined to quit. Were you wanting a whole kit I do not have? All right, let's get ballsy. 5 seconds on that one. Buck and go. Let's see what happens. If nothing else, you get some trade fodder out of it. You know what I mean? They're brand new in the box. Just don't hurt me too bad, y'all. Propanes is the big one that goes on the bottle, the big green bottle. Attachment, control, it folds over so it doesn't break. It's okay. Somebody gonna get a deal. I love making bundles too. So if you're looking to buy it now, if you don't get this one and you're looking to buy it now, there is a way to see all the things in there. Good deal, Big Daddy Cash. Very good grab. I can guarantee you it's less than I paid for it. All right, anybody else wants one? They're in the buy it now. Big Daddy Cash. Very good grab. All right. Where'd that thing go? What y'all want to see next? Knives, axes? How about an axe gang hatchet? That is really weird. Axe gang hatchet. It is what it is, though. This one's by Cold Steel. It does have the I don't know if that's Chinese or Japanese. I'm assuming it's Chinese because Japanese don't strike me as the kind of people that be running around hatcheting people. What the heck? That one might not have made it in there. That one did not make it in. I'll do that again tomorrow. All right, one of my favorites in the axe line that we carry is the Trail Boss axe. That thing is nasty. It's about the size of a boy's axe. It does have a genuine hickory handle, and these come super sharp. As Big Man discovered here, they're sharp enough to go through everything pretty quickly. All right, let's see what happens. I'll play the game for a little bit longer, but I won't play it the whole day if it's going to stay like that. All right, these are $46 axes. This is a Trail Boss. Brand new. We are a retail shop. We are not clearance people. I got ninja reflexes. All right, fucking go. Let's see what happens. See how bad y'all hurt me today. Carhartt's in there like swimwear on a muggy day at daycare on all these. What's up, Grunt? Yamaha! Big Daddy's in there. I'm going to pick him up another steal today. He's holding it down at 21. Lonnie Lon's got it at 23. Holy cow, they're moving up that spectrum of quantity of stripper bills. 23 bucks, Lonnie Lon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I think Whatnot really wants to grow this category, y'all. And as I make this transition over here to see what I can do for y'all, I noticed that there aren't a lot of shows, and that's true. There's not a lot of shows in camping. But give the retailers a try. Give them a chance, because if they make a little bit of money, they will come back. So don't drive them away and subsequently lose the category. I hadn't seen a category come in that did that horribly up front, as far as the number of people wanting to go into it. And I think it's because there's a lot of camping and outdoor type people out there at retail. All right, this is a Kershaw Misdirect. It's up next. They are 32 bucks. Now, these have a very substantial feeling to them. I'm not saying they're heavy. I'm saying that as you're holding them, they feel substantial. And I haven't really been able to place it. I mean, I carried Emerson, and they feel of about the same substance. I don't know. It's just odd. All right, we're going to buck and go that one as well. See how bad it turns out. Buck and go, 5 seconds on that one. Kershaw Misdirects, got the stainless, got the two-tone, black on the hilt for your lanyard to go through, black blade. Tank 1981's on top. Whoa, Jason Henn's in there. Jason Henn, great pickup. Don't forget to use your coupons. Good pickup. Good pickup. All right, I got a few of the Kershaw TX tools. Any good knife collector probably has something along these lines. These are almost a pocket tool. I ain't talking about the kind that makes it awkward at TSA. They come with 5 bits that, of course, then subsequently go into the end. And it is magnetic, so it holds it for you. All 5 of the bits, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. All 5 of the bits store in the handle. Kershaw TX tool. Fucking go on the TX tool. They only come in the silver and gray. And the silver portion is where the gray has been relieved. Got the little Kershaw emblem on there. Good little pocket tool for making small adjustments. Might even work on a phone. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I'm sure if you get deep enough into the phone, the screws will get too small to be manipulated with that. But when it comes to Kershaw knives, it's what they recommend. They used to have a K tool too. K tool, it had some uses, but it was really only good as like a packaging opening pry bar. Carhartt, great pickup. Carhartt, sorry. All right, next up, an SOG folding saw. Now, these folding saws, um, these are really handy if you're a bushcrafter or somebody that is camping. You can cut down thinner stuff real quick, make your tripods and things like that. Or you can also process firewood with it. Fucking go on those. I think it's a 7-inch over or 7-inch saw. Blade length is 8.25 inches. Blade length is 8.25 inches, has a rubber handle. Blade steel is high carbon, and the sheath is synthetic nylon. Fucking go on that. SOG folding saw for the backpacker in your life, or maybe you. It could go either way. Well, I don't know if it goes both ways. It hasn't brought out its identity to me. I didn't ask for its nouns and all that. It just is what it is. It's a SOG folding saw. These make great little kit things, especially if you have waist packs. If you have a waist pack, you throw one of these and a DSOVN everywhere knife in it, and you will be set. You will be set. Good pickup, Dan. Good pickup. Oh, it's your first purchase too. Welcome. You came here a browser. You leave a member of our order. Protect those weaker than yourself and let the 3 feet around you be the best place anybody could be today. Also, take a look at that rewards icon because if we didn't already, we're about to fall in love. Woo! What? That is not a knife. No, it's not. It's an MRE single. And I feel like I have just enough of a crowd today to make this kind of stuff fun. All right. Military singles. This one is meatballs and marinara. We're going to buck and go that as well. Meatballs and marinara. Buck and go. These have July 2025 inspection dates. Here we go. Buck and go on that. Anybody in there? Meatballs and marinara. Oh, somebody going to get that for $1. Old Grunt's in there. He said, what the hell? I'll eat the meatballs and marinara sauce. Mick Compton, old Grunt back on there. Oh, I like to jump up and down to this song, but I can't with the new setup. Mim Compton's got it up to 4. Old Grunt up at 5. Good pickup, good pickup. Whoa, M. Compton said, you know, I'm thinking that's a reasonable expenditure for the meatballs and marinara sauce. M. Compton's going to pick it up at 6. Great pickup, Mr. Compton. Excellent. Thank you. I think that said that was your first purchase, too. Welcome. You came here, browser. You leave a member of our order. Protect those weaker than yourself and let the 3 feet around you be the best place anybody can be today. Nelly, I just saw your pin from the other day. Where are you at? All right. Now I would like to talk to you about the DSOVN Everywhere knife. It comes in a plain, no frills package, and this is the most wonderful blade you will ever own for utility purposes, for McStabby purposes, whatever you want. What's up, USMC? Hoorah! All right, this is the DSOVN Everywhere knife. It's got the beautiful DSOVN logo. Check out the website if you haven't already. I do night vision ammo and mags on there. Some of that can't, and automatic knives, which can't be sold on Whatnot. So check me out on my website as well. But don't go anywhere right now because we're about to sell this one. This is a DSOVN Everywhere knife. I love mine too. These things, 4.01 inches of stainless steel cutting perfection with a rubber molded polymer hilt done in a beehive pattern, because the bee, being the most industrious of all of God's creatures, so should we endeavor to spend our days in productivity. This knife slices. This knife dices. This knife mops. It chops. Well, technically, it doesn't mop because it's a non-porous surface, but you get the ShamWow reference, all right? 4.01 inches of stainless steel. It does come in our no frills packaging because we believe in function, not frills. Mighty Buddy, there we go. All right. Y'all wonder why we're so slow. First of all, it's because I'm old. All right, buck and go on these. Regular retail values $15.99. Buck and go on the DSOVN Everywhere knife. It comes with a Band-Aid and a sticker in every box because the first cut's always on us, and we want you to have the sticker so you remember where you got that scar. DSOVN.com. Everywhere knife. 4.01 inches of stainless steel cutting action. I should have done the cutting demo first. Robert Ford, great pickup. Welcome. Thank you for joining our order today. Protect those weaker than yourself. Let the 3 feet around you be the best place anybody could be today. How about it, studio audience? Give it up for them. Hey, y'all got quiet all of a sudden. What happened? All right, let's get back on some brand names again. No case. I can't find her cowbell. I don't know what happened to it. It's kind of slow. Oh, there it is. No case knives, unfortunately. All right, you really shan't need this in the woods for camping. This is a CIA polyresin spike, also known as a Delta dart if you get one from Cold Steel. One thing I got in fixed blades are everywhere knives, and I got a secret agent over there, and I think I got an ion. Wait a minute, ion is thrillers. All right, polyresin spike, mixed stabby, no metal in it, just resin. Fucking go on those. I'm only selling 2 today. I think I only got 4 left total. CIA polyresin spike. Fucking goes on that. Whoa, that's never happened before, ever. Yeah, I've never seen that happen before. All right, next item up is going to be a DSOVN everyday knife. And I will not run this fucking go because I only have a few left. Um, it's the DSOVN everyday knife. It comes in the DSOVN 10. It also comes in with a red shipping mailer that contains it, and a Band-Aid and a sticker. And I think those all have 6-in-1 multi-tools with them, or 11-in-1. All right, so this is the DSOVN everyday knife. Me too. Well, I can't say that because I grabbed my Emerson the other day and I forgot to change back over. So right now I'm wearing an Emerson. All right, this is a DSOVN everyday knife. These things are wicked nasty. They are very smooth. They're $49. They do ship in the DSOVN 10. They come in a padded mailer. They get a sticker, Band-Aid, and what was the other thing? Oh, a 6-in-1 multi-tools in there. $49 on these. A DSO shirt. I'm not familiar with that. What? Oh, a Dark Sun. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's just that I don't know if I can buy more retail where I can for more surplus. I always end up doing that instead of putting it into the merch, and I really need to put it into the merch. And I like the way Dirtbag does it. Yeah, where it's just not it's not all available at once. That's it. That's the word I was looking for. He restricts flow. There we go. I like the way he does that. Alrighty. All right, I got more axes, more knives. Look through the bin. See, you see something you like, let me know. All right, USGI Canteens up next. We are getting perilously close to the 30-person mark. When we get there, I will cut off the dollar goes because historically, it's just not worth it after that point. So keep that in mind. If you got some friends you can draw in here that like dollar goes, go for it. Ooh, immediately drop below 30. I love the way there are 37 listings in here that contain the word canteen. Really speeds things up for everyone. All right, go ahead and bucket go on that. We're hovering right around the 30. It is what it is. Here we go. Bucket go on the canteen with lid. Normally $5 to $8, depending on condition. Carhod's in there. I knew you'd be in there, Carhod. gonna get that cheap as heck. Good pickup, Carhide. Good pickup. Alrighty, I can give it away on the streets. Y'all start looking through the store. I'm gonna start taking requests. I don't feel well, and I'm not gonna just give it away all day. Let me know if you want to see anything. I'll do a flyover. All right, I got assault packs in different types and colors. We have them in dyed colors. I think the only dyed color we have left is the one that's been dyed tan. We do have Coyote assault packs, USMC. Then I've got these are stuff sacks. There's two different sizes of stuff sacks, and I couldn't tell if both of them are represented up there. Then I've got regular assault packs, no dye. These are 25. I think the dyed one's in good condition, so it's 35. I also sell United States Marine Corps packs. These are $100. Anybody wants that one today, I will let it go for 85. And if you got a counter offer, you hit me with it, because truck payment time gonna be coming at the middle of next month, and I always like to be early. All right. I do have an Algo kit, but for whatever reason, it's no longer loaded in here. I think they're like 125. I don't know why it's not loaded in there anymore. I do have some soft armor that'll be getting listed soon on the website. Website's DSOVN.com. All right, I got a US medium field pack. This one looked like it might have got hit. Oh, no. Is that in the camouflage? Oh, it's in the camouflage. Okay, I thought it had speckles in it, but it's the camouflage. This one's in very good condition. Couldn't find anything wrong with it. I want to go for 140. Oh, that's the one with the hole in it. 120 bucks. Then I've got assault packs also in like fair or not so good condition. Those in Coyote go for like 25. Very good assault packs are 45 bucks. Everyday backpacks from Vism are 29. Although that's an item that is definitely stocked on the website. Might actually be slightly cheaper because of the whatnot section of the cost. All right, I sell first aid pouches. These are tearaways. I also sell first aid accoutrements. I have tourniquets, gauze, combat gauze. Only thing I don't have right now is bandages themselves, and that's just because my distributors lately have been out of them. Imagine Ukraine soaking up a good bit of them again. I sell utility pouches and other tactical gear. My normal category is actually tactical gear. We were asked to come over and see what we could do over here in camping. So we stocked up on some camping things as well. Packware dish sets, 13 bucks. Comes with a bowl, a plate, cup, fork, knife, and spoon. Flexible buckets. They're like 11. Those things are really cool. They collapse. Ooh. Well, I guess maybe they're not meant to do it one-handed. This is the way I always head to it. Yeah, there we go. Am I retarded? What's going on here? Great example of how well they work, right? Oh, okay. I had it wrinkled. I caused a wrinkle. That's how I first discovered that the Matrix might be a real thing. A wrinkle occurred. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. I sell UST Flexwear mess kits. They've got expandable bottoms so you can pack in a full meal and then just take that back out packed down at this size. It expands to 3 times that size. Coffee mugs with coffee pots with 4 mugs. I have propane stoves, backpack stoves. Like I said, I came from tactical gear, so we sell a lot of first aid stuff because a lot of preppers like that. We sell MREs by the case and by singles. Of course, we have all the DSOVN products. All right, all the camping related stuff's in the buy now section. All the other things would be in the auction section as we do the transition. We also sell tactical gear as far as parts, what we can sell on here with the policies. Also sell a lot of surplus. Multicams, usually around $10 a piece, unless it's a more desirable piece. Alice kind of fluctuates. ACU is the best deal we got going. You can fill a pail this size of ACU surplus for $13. Optics are all on the website, Harry. I used to stock them, but the boxes would get banged up by the time they got around to selling. So, and it's primarily because everybody's looking for something specific, and I'd have to carry all 100 of each brand to make it happen. Yep, go check out the website, DSOVN.com. I've got Trailhawk, ATN. I've been digging around mostly in the thermals lately, so I don't really know what's in the thermal and night vision section. But if you go in the scope section, I do not do loopholes because I'm not a gun dealer, and I can't get a loophole to count with them. All right, anybody need any 3 or MREs? I do MREs 3 for $18. I do MREs 3 for $18. You get to pick off the shelf. I have most of the menus represented, but not all of them. Waist packs, sleeping bags. Also sell poncho liners. Looks like we're getting low on those, though. Who needs what? Expensive, Cody, but if you go to my website, they're $65 a case, and I ship for free if you spend over $50. So, and on here, 75 or $65 plus whatever the shipping is through whatnot. Really depends on where you're at. If you are east of the Mississippi, yes, I have one camping hammock left. If you are east of the Mississippi, shipping is usually $20. If you are west of the Mississippi, it can grow. Oh, Georgia, it's probably $20. I pinned it so you can see it. Right, so you should be able to see that shipping down there at the bottom. All right, I do have one camping hammock. This one has the built-in insect bar. It's 250-pound rated. It is lightweight and compact. It is actually lightweight, and it doesn't take up a whole lot of room. It has a breathable mesh, and there's a 2-way zipper on the insect neck portion so you can get in and out. Should be in buy now, right? There we go. $39 on those. Getting to buy it now. Click on it at any time. I'll tell you what. You ask for it, I'll run it, and I'll give it a small discount. About 35. Definitely don't want to look at that for 30 seconds. $35 on that if anyone's interested. It's I'm not unpacking it because I don't want to ruin all its nice, neat pieces. Go to my website. They're $65, and since you spend over 50, it's free shipping. So beyond that, I'm not discounting the cases on whatnot. Primarily because I can't control the shipping, and I don't particularly think that it's what they charge for shipping is correct. How much was the shipping to you when it was up? And where are you located? Yeah, I'll pin it again so y'all can look at that shipping rate. Anybody want to share what the shipping rate is to their locale? Wow, $15.98 to West Virginia. That ain't bad. 1711 ain't bad either though. Website is DSOVN.com, and you can get mags and ammo there, as well as MREs and surplus. We do free shipping over $50, so y'all go on out and check that out. All right, 3-packs and singles. Show you that. Yeah, 3-packs and singles I sell on here, and it won't be too bad. Cases though, the way whatnot's tiers go, let me eat that. All right, and that's good as long as these cases last. And I still have 14 left, and that's not bad because we've had them 3 weeks, and I bought 62 cases, and I still have 14. So you got a minute or two. You got a minute or two. All right, now in case somebody doesn't want to go off app, and I completely understand that, I do. If you don't want to go completely off app, we'll go ahead and run it here. And then you can pick it up and you can see what the various shipping charges are to your locality. And I can give you a case A or a case B. I can do a case A or a case B. I got both. All right, if you want a 3-pack, it's winner's choice. You want a 3-pack. Speaking of which, I need to come to Chambersburg and do a pickup unless you're going to be down there conveniently during the week one day, and I can get you an appointment to pick it up. It's only 30 things, less than one pallet. If you want a 3-pack, it's 3 for 18 here on the show, and you can pick from what's available over there. I don't know. I'll probably go up Monday or Tuesday because Jacob will be back this weekend. I need to get up with Justin and find out how his luck's been going up there, and we really need to look for another place we could buy a building up there because I think we could do something. All right, 3-packs will be 3 for 18. Menu 1, chili with beans. Menu 2, beef shredded and barbecue sauce. Menu 3, chicken noodles and vegetables and sauce. Go for it, machine. You get it in there today. I'm feeling a little better now. The ibuprofen's kicking in. So as long as the show don't kick off, I might even get them to the post office today. And that was another thing that, the post office here is awesome. Single burner stoves to cook them. You mean like the Nesbits, Ginger? I only have one Nesbit stove if that's what you're looking for. All right, where is that? I have these, if that's what you mean. Ginger Snap. These are like $7. It does come with 24 of the Nesbitt fuels, I think. And then I also have the butane version backpack stove, and all this folds up inside. These wings fold up. These are like 44. Look in the buy now, that would be listed. And I also have propane stoves. Jet boil? No, but I am working on them. You're looking for like the alcohol ones? Let me look that up real quick. Make sure my understanding of the nomenclature is correct. Okay, so it looks like Jet Boil is a specific brand where it clicks in. All right, no, that is not something I will probably ever have. I don't have access to that. Canteen pouch? Yeah, you want ACU or multicam, Carhide. Speaking of which, was that you the other day that bought the Great Ghost Gear plate carrier on the website? Somebody from Whatnot. No, never mind. I know who it was. Yeah. Multicams I get a little bit more for. Primarily because those are current issues, so I don't get it. All right. Multicam. The top hasn't been written on. All right, so this is the multicam variant. I did not see any birthday cake surprises in there. That one's actually in very good condition. I just listed this one on the website this morning. All right, so multicams I think are 10. But I also have ACU. And in ACU, I might actually have some different dye colors, so it's not just plain ACU. Yeah. All right, so I got ACU in the regular forest green colors. And then I also have one in the lighter version of the royal blue. Lighter version of a royal blue, and then I have one in tan. So these are ACU pouches that were dyed. I think these are only like $4. Let me look. Geez, that took forever. Multicam, all right. Well, I'm gonna have to go digging. That is the last one of these I could find. $10, 10 seconds on that one. Last one. Thank you, God. Where's that damn cowbell? likes to be difficult and run around the room, hide itself from my presence. What else you need, Carhart? I'll get you whatever you need. Nice cryptic. All right, Pick-a-pail of surplus. If anybody ever wanted to play a silly game and acquire a whole bunch of surplus, $13 for Pick-a-pail of surplus. And we fill it with as much ACU surplus as you could possibly ask for. Once it starts turning into a muffin top, when we let it go, that's when you're cut off. That's usually around somewhere between 8 and 11 items, depending on what they are. Like if you get barracks bags, because we do include barracks bags now. If you get barracks bags, it does fill it up pretty quick. All right, what's available in Pick-a-pail? For $13 under the Pick-a-pail of surplus premise, you can get hard radio pouches, soft radio pouches, Harris communication pouches, e-tool pouches, iPack pouches with their inserts, 6-mag bandoliers, 2-mag pouches. You can get 3-mag pouches, and we allow the coloreds too. So if it's been colored, you can get that. We use hand grenades are in there, hand grenade pouches. Hold on, hand grenade pouches are in there. Flashbang pouches. Whoops, that one wasn't clipped. Flashbang pouches are in there. All the hand grenades colors that we have available are represented here. And sustainment pouches, waist packs, and the last two items that are included. What the heck is going on with this phone? The last two items that you can get also, you can choose from, is the load-bearing vest or the U.S. military barracks bag or laundry bag, whatever you want to call it. Those are good-sized bags. These bags are bigger than the ones under your alcoholic coach's eyes in football. All right, $13 on a pick. Oh, and you get the pail. That's a $5.99 value right there. $13 on the Pick-a-pail of surplus. You get the pail and you get your picks off of that screen there until we fill it all the way up and turn it into a muffin top. Really the best way to go if you don't care about the camouflage pattern or the color. All right, some things that we haven't ran lately is the higher end pouches. We got not higher end, but the things that aren't included in the Pick-a-pail. I've been neglectful while I haven't been feeling well. But while I got all this ibuprofen in me, I'm going to take advantage of it. Boots, the only boots I've got around right now are like 4.5, 5.5, and 15.5 extra wide or narrow. So if you know a Sasquatch with a particularly narrow or particularly wide foot, I can help them out. All right, so these are Philby Assault Pack add-ons. They go onto the top of an assault pack and give you a little bit more storage area. As y'all know, we're pretty much through all the USMC assault packs, and in the very goods, they're all gone. Goods, we got a few left. Bears, we got a bunch. You have two. Well, find out what size their shoes are, because, man, I will make you a hero at Christmas dinner when they come stomping in the house with their big asses and brand new 15.5 extra wide or narrow combat boots. See you, Carhart. You have a good one, man. Thanks for being here. All right, this is the Philby pouch for the assault packs for $16. I got 3 of those left. 3 of those left. They'll probably end up on the website soon. All right, I just noticed we do have one more 9mm pouch. So if if anybody needs an ACU 9mm pouch, we didn't know we had that till just now. I thought they were all gone. Alice M16 pouches. Alice M16 pouches. I also have Alice 2-quart canteen pouches. I have Alice radio packs or pouches. And I have a few compass or first aid pouches. I think he put this in under LC1. Nope. Yeah, all the Alice stuff's here. All right. So in case you're not familiar with Alice, and I ain't talking about the one that chased the Mad Hatter either. Damn! Can't find my Alice here. Oh, there. All right, so in case you're not familiar with Alice, this is an Alice harness or Alice era harness. So you'll remember, like the guys at Vietnam wore one that was similar, but it was an H harness. By the time I got in, we had gone to a Y harness. This one's not set up exactly right because I moved some stuff off it the other day, but you get the general point. This is the older way of doing things. Back when the only thing we really had was a flak jacket. Back before the invention of modern body and the mass deployment thereof. So in Alice, used the M16 pouches to actually hook the suspenders onto, and then the Alice clips go on the belt. This holds 3 30-round magazines and 2 hand grenades. But this is one of my woods kits. So this is pretty much set up for working in the woods. I got cups and extra safety glasses and things like that. I'm working on an axe harness to get a small hand axe on it. But that's what Alice is all about. You need 2 of these to complete a kit. They also make great beer holders, and they hook on just about anything that's flat. Not as ubiquitous as Molly is, though. Molly is so much better. This one, it needs to be within that 2.5 to 3 inch mark. All right, next up, Alice radio pouches. This one's kind of nasty looking. I'm gonna fucking go that one just to get rid of it. All right. Well, let's see if I can find a used. Nope. Nope. I don't have any of the used ones on there. It just says new, and I don't want to do it like that. All right. First aid or compass pouches works either way for Alice. Alice did not have separate hand grenade pouches. They were hooked into the 30-round magazine pouches, so kind of isn't as handy. But if you need one, you need to get your kit completed. $6, 10 seconds on that one. All right, multicam 2 mag. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. I don't think the air conditioner's working today. You know what? I'm tired of figuring out what the names of everything is. I don't know how it's not what it is. Seems like it'd be a lot simpler. All right, I'm gonna go over the axes and the knives again. I'm not running a buck and go though. So if you want them, make me an offer. Everything in the bin is allowing an offer. All these items will be in by now. All right, this is the Sog Fari Machete. Sog Fari Machete. I like the way it straightens it out on the computer. It's a sharp stainless steel blade and a saw on the back. The grip handle is DigiGrip, and it does include a sheath. This one, I believe, is 13 inches. Yes. This one is 13 inches. 13-inch machete. Overall length is 19 inches, so you're getting about 6 inches of grip and hilt there. Weight is 13 ounces, and it's made of 3CR13 steel, and it's hard case black. Handle is made out of Creighton. Not the stuff that you buy at the Haji Smoke Shop that's supposed to make you feel better because it's been sprayed with chemical. But the other kind of Creighton. All right. SOG machete. Sog Fari machete. That is in the bin. I got a 13-inch and I got an 18-inch. What the hell? Well, I know I loaded them. They didn't make it either. None of the big stuff that I loaded made it in. But I did see the SOG Fast Hawk in there. This is a smaller tomahawk. They're not billing this one as a breaking into cars variant. It does come with a sheath to protect the cap. What I've discovered with tomahawks, though, is nothing really suspends them well. That also serves as the sheath or head cover. So basically, figure out what you're going to mount it on or throw it in while it has that head on it. Don't depend on that head cover to be your mounting point. Even with plates, there was just no good place to put it that it didn't get caught in something when you didn't need it. But as soon as I stopped trying to use that portion and just use it as a cover and put it down through a flashlight dongle, it makes a lot more sense. So a flashlight loop that goes on an officer's duty belt. They fall flat when they're not in use. Get you one of those. That's the best way to carry the Fast Hawk. Drop it down in there with that head cover on. Now they are pricey. They are pricey. They're 61 bucks, but oh damn, I did not mean to hit that for 30 seconds. But they are what they are. They're SOG. They're a very well known brand. And my son has one of these, and I have the larger model. And his was left outside for multiple years in the rain. And all I had to do was file the rust off, and it was good. All right, y'all. Appreciate all your attention today. All right, next up will be Glock knives. I got black and gray left. Black and gray. No, well, of course, nothing's ever fucking right in here. So it thinks I've got OD green and gray. There we go. All right, these are 38 bucks. These are very tough knives. This one that my son was playing with as a teenager. My son is over 25 at this point, so that's how long I've had this knife. But this one sat outside for about 18 months. Okay. All right. I saw something. I saw that in the corner of my glasses, and I thought the ghost had snuck up on me. Speaking of which, if you do ghost work and you're in Central Virginia, or if you're not in Central Virginia and you do ghost work and you want to come not excite this thing, but come see what's going on, give me a call, shoot me an email, customer support at darksunclipgrip.com. All right, so this is the Glock field knife with root saw on the back. It's actually a very durable knife. It's got a skull bashing polymer hilt on it, and I believe it's full tang, but it ends where the lanyard drill hole is. 38 bucks. 38 bucks on those. This is a used one. You're getting a new one, shiny in the box. 38 bucks on those. I did you 30 seconds again. I am so sorry, y'all. Y'all get some peeps up in there. Get us up to about 30 people and I'll run some more buck and goes. But ain't gonna be none of that big high end stuff. Damn, I can't believe I had 30 seconds on that. Another item found in the bin is the Norse Hawk. This one, the head is just ever slightly too large to fit into a 2-mag pouch. But I do have a Trailhawk with me, and that one will fit into a 2-mag pouch. So. All right, this is a Norse Hawk. Got the Viking type head. I do have a bigger Viking bearded axe I'm going to put up next. This is in the buy it now. The Norse Hawk is in the buy it now. Of course, with as many problems as they had today, I wouldn't have been surprised if it wasn't there. Would not have been on the fritz. Yesterday, do a little flash sale on that. We'll put 10% off on that one. Little flash sale on that. $29.70. Oh, I like the way that looks. Huh. Wonder if it makes it more sensitive. Don't touch the red thing. Don't touch the red thing. It'll spit on you. All right. Viking bearded axe. Viking bearded axe. This one's got a 6.5-inch beard. Aw, it's longer than mine. If you go get Dirtbag, he's got a big long one. You fucking suck. You absolutely fucking suck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with whatnot today, but I'll try to get all that fixed for tomorrow. So I'm getting kind of tired of it. False promises, bad technology. Camelus. All right, so this is the cam tracks, and this thing is awesome. I'm getting very upset with him. What the fuck, y'all? All right, taking a second to load up. I don't know what the deal is there. Getting tired of this. They get a lot of y'all's money. They get a lot of my money. I'm tired of shit doesn't ever want to work. It just pinwheels and pinwheels while you're loading. All right, camelus, cam track, hatchet, saw. Now this one has the saw and a hatchet in one container. It does have a pretty good sheath on it. I've never tried to actually mount it on anything. We had one in a tool bin that we used. They are a little pricey, but by the time you bought two of these tools, you'd probably be another $10 over at around 69 to 75. You get the SOG saw, its normal price when Wise Man's Not Getting Raped is 22, and the any hatchet that's worth having is going to be in the $30 range. Anything under $30, it's going to be polymer or fiberglass handles. You really want this wood handle. $49 on this one. We'll give you a 10% dangle on it and run it as a flash sale real quick. All right, next up, Coyote Assault Pack. Coyote Assault Pack. This is a USMC Assault Pack. Got all its snaps on it, buckles. This one's just dirty, like dusty. Straps are all good. Yeah, got its waist belt. Yeah, got its danglies or its chest strap. Yeah. All right. Looks like the hydration slot, the Velcro is coming off a little bit on one side, and the other side too. So it looks like that's the issue with this one, where these are the Velcro bottoms that come off. All right, as far as the straps have some signs of wear. You have to sew that back up. But I tell you what, you really can't beat the prices. The good ones went for 40 to 45. So all these are a little tore up. We are selling out cheaper. We consider that fair condition when it has that look about it. 25 bucks. 25 bucks. I probably have 10 or 12 more in this condition. But as we go down that 10 or 12, they will get progressively worse. So, 25 bucks. If you're a Rewards Club member, you probably have a coupon that'll get you at least another $2 or $3 off that. If not 30. All right. This is a USGI assault pack in very good condition. Very good means it's basically new. It just didn't have the plastic on it, so we couldn't call it new. All right, this one will be 45. $45. Assault pack in very good condition. Go ahead and run that one. It has its insert, large outer pocket, map pocket, large inner pocket. Very well made. Has the plastic insert and padding. All right, USGI Patrol sleeping bag. USGI Patrol sleeping bag. Only gun cleaning mat I have in right now in the physical shop is an AR-10 long one. It's 36 inch. Now all the tech mats are on my website, and if you get enough stuff to get you over $50 on my website, it'll get you free shipping too. So I'll run this patrol bag, and then I'll show you the AR-10 one I have, and then we can go from there. No problem, Freddie. All right, looks like it's working now. I don't know what's going on. I think Whatnot got knocked around because some of that stuff when I was loading stuff this morning didn't make any sense. And then just now I typed in patrol and I checked the spelling even with my old eyes. I did check the spelling and it was right and it still wasn't yielding. So I'm not sure what's going on there. All right, this is a patrol bag, which is the lighter inner bag of a 3-piece weather or extreme cold weather sleeping system. It's actually 5 pieces because it's got 2 stuff sacks. But this is the inside. Then there's a cold weather sleeping bag. Then a bivvy on top. All right, $40 on the inner one. This one will probably get you down around the 30-degree mark, but it ain't gonna get you down below 30 to 40 degrees with BDUs and the appropriate temperate climate clothing. And that's how all sleeping bags are rated. They're not rated for you to be buck ass naked in them. They're rated for you to be dressed for the temperatures in which they are rated. Cleaning kits. I got one big one that'll do like everything. I sold all the military ones yesterday. All right, no patrol bags. That was close. All right. Before cleaning kits, what was the question about? Gun mats. All right, I got an AR-10 one around here. All right, this is an AR-10 mat. It's a 12 by 16. And this one, nothing but pistols. This one breaks down AR-10. Go to the website, though, DSOVN.com, and type in tech mats. Whoops. I gotta get different glasses. I am seeing shit. AR-10, I don't know. Let me look. $21, but I can do a little bit better. I can do 19 on it. I think it's a map item. I can do 19 on it, no problem. This one's 12 by 36 and does display the AR-10. Yeah, Freddy's in there. Where's that daggone cowbell? Good pickup, Freddy. Or Freddy. Good pickup. Way to use them things up. All right. Make sure you use your coupon when you check out. Save you some money. Freddy! Well, no wonder it didn't look right. I wrote it on the back side of the sticker. Ibuprofen is a wonderful thing. Hearing protection. The last electronic ones I had, I think they're gone. I don't see them over there anymore. Trying to see if I have all of them up on the website or not. What were you saying, Professor? I forgot what we were looking for. Hearing protection, electronic hearing protection. Oh, the Kershaw one? Hold on, Absinthe. I'll get it for you. All right, so it looks like in the electric muffs on the website, I definitely have Caldwell and Champions, and AccuEar I will see about. I thought they were in there before, but I don't see them right now. All right, which fixed blade was it? The Kershaw Secret Agent? You after that Secret Agent Absent? All right. This is the Kershaw Secret Agent. Jesus. I ain't opening it then. All right, I ain't opening it then. Secret Asian man. Wait. Agent man. Secret. I don't know where you're located, Absinthe, but oh, what's up, Redneck? You too. I don't know where y'all are located, but I'm thinking about having either a Christmas party this year or a massive 4th of July party. Ooh, the lights like that. Or a massive 4th of July party next year. If we do the 4th of July party, we can get drunk and shoot. Oh, shit. That's impossible. Almost got it to where I can get the knife target in here. Once that's in here, we're going to have a good one. All right. Anybody else got any requests? Anything y'all saw? I did finally. I own the building now. I did finally get together some more DSOVN everyday knives. They are $49. Everyday knife. Everyday knife. Everyday knives ship in a DSOVN large tin. I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm better than you. I just know I throw. And I throw mostly kitchen knives too, because I always figured as a government employee, yeah, I'm probably crazy. But as a government employee, I noticed that we weren't supposed to have a pocket knife, all right? But you could bring in a 10-inch butcher knife to cut the cake with when you had parties and stuff. So I was like, well, if I can't have this one, then I'm going to figure out what brand knives everybody stocks in the kitchen, and I'm going to go buy those and figure out how to throw them. And I did. Now I throw a lot of kitchen knives. Plus, I always thought it was cool when Kevin Costner did it in, what was that movie called? Bodyguard. $49 on DSOVN everyday knives. I'll get you the 10, show you what it looks like. So DSOVN everyday 10. Serbian chef knife. Is that still here? Oh no. Or is that what you throw? Everyday knives are $49. We do have a 3-pack for $120 we run at Christmas, but there's literally only like 13 of these left, and I'm not importing anymore. DSOVN everyday knife. It is a manual. Well, the sanctuary is pretty long. We might be able to. 3 7/8 inch D2 blade. The hilt is 4 5/8 inch overall, or long. And oh, that would be fun. And what I really like about our knives is every surface is machine finished. I might have to spin that bitch. Yep. See, that's not sanded. Those bevels on the steel on our stuff, that's all machined on there. Not a rounded bevel. It's an actual machine bevel. D2 steel, they do take regular flathead screwdrivers if you need to tighten them so that they can be field tightened. $49 to come with a large 10, a 6-in-1 tool, and Band-Aid in the box because the first cut's always on us, y'all. I don't know why my back camera won't focus as well as my front camera does. I guess it's just the thing. Lots of stuff in the buy it now, y'all. Lots of stuff in the shop. Of course, I will propagate all the buy it nows into tomorrow's show whenever I get off today. Plate carriers, the boot knife, the ion. Not here, Pure Zen, but I know I have those on the website by 1791 and I believe by Blackhawk as well. Yeah, yeah, I know. This thing, I don't know. It just reminds me of what's the chick that goes down in the Egyptian place? Laura Croft Tomb Raider, right? The Laura Croft Tomb Raider? These are called the ions. Ion throwing knives. Well, I'm going to give you a little discount on that. Oh, you already got it. Damn it. I was even going to give you $1 off. All right. We'll get you on the next one. I'm so old, Absent. I don't think we've ever talked about it. I'm not sure what your age is, but after 51, it started slowing down quick. And then you see what Big Man did to my hair. Gray hair. Gray hair is the penance we pay for having to live with someone as loving and kind, studious, and dedicated as the Big Man. It makes you age because you're like, if I would have been that good at that age, where could I have been now? He really is a sweet guy. He's not supposed to watch all this week. Oh, all right. You take care. Um, he's not supposed to watch this week, but he does so much. A CIF. No, but what did happen was, um, I made a couple good bids at a far off land, and those couple good bids won. And as a result, I had to justify the trip. So I had to fill a 16-foot box truck. And the only way you can really fill a 16-foot box truck with surplus was about 13 or second trip was 18 pallets. First trip was 13. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. War Dogs was awesome, man. I don't know how those guys did that. Allegedly, if I remember correctly, that's actually true. Like those guys really did do that. I don't know. That's crazy. Absent. Oh, you didn't go anywhere. All right. If you see anything else in that buy now that you're interested in, let me know. But then let me knock a couple bucks off it for you, so you can feel like you got your money's worth. I always like people to feel like they got their money's worth. Maybe not as good of a feeling as we had earlier, because I was feeling like I wasn't getting my money. But it's gotten better. All right. Anybody into Best Tech? Anybody into Best Tech? I got this Best Tech flipper in, and I finally got it sold. And the dude took it home and gave it to his old lady, and she was like, "That is so stupid. I don't want that." And it ended up back here. That's the story. We're sticking to it. It was never stuck inside of anybody. There's no blood inside of it. It's clean. All right. But it's a Best Tech flipper, and it's in pink. So it does have some limited uses. I mean, if you got a pink polo you can pull off with it, I'm down. All right. When it was new, it was $60. It's no longer new. I'm gonna sell it off at 35. Does have the box. They did tear the box a little bit, but you know, it ain't stuck nobody and it ain't been used on nothing. I'm gonna sell it off at 35 if anybody's interested in it. I don't sell a lot of pink knives anymore. So if anybody's interested, and even if it's not at 35, you want to make me an offer on it, I would gladly let it go. I don't do a lot of knife shows anymore. Now once Big Man gets back, we will be. How about 30 bucks? How about 30 bucks? Anybody? Hey, that actually ain't a bad idea. I ought to dirt coat it. 30 bucks. $60 knife. Nope. All right. That might be an opener on a Bug and Go show. All right. I haven't had any of the Jades in a while. I probably need to pick up some more of those too. Paint your environment. I mean, running around with 12 rattle cans in the back of the truck just in case. Like, damn, going to the city. I might have to have some industrial gray. Oh, I love my job. You're crazy. What do y'all feel like doing? What do you want? Tell me what you want. Tell me what I can do for you. I would love to help you. Love to help you with anything. 335. Was that guy that got me on the butane? You got the good deal on the butane. You want the oh no, axe time? All right. The guy that got the butane set. If you want the cook set, I might as well make a deal on that too. This is the old school kit that we used to wear when I got in. 2 M16 pouches, wire harness. I've got a couple Molly things on there too. Yeah. Old school Alice LC1 gear. That's what I cut my teeth on. Then we got the 6-mag vest, which I don't see any more of those. They must have been gone. Yeah, I like these. But now the plate carriers are out. I mean, I still want some equipment down around my waist. Because when you're fighting and rolling around on the ground, sometimes you can't get the shit that's chest mounted. So you want to be able to reach down here and be able to get shit off your waist. I never liked pistols up here. Even in the Humvee, I just wore a drop holster and I just rolled it over onto my thigh whenever I was in the truck. So I figured I should be giving orders, not blasting people. All right, axe time. See if we can get some axes grinded. The kid boss or the trail boss is gone, but the trail hack should be up. The trail hawk is still available. Now the Trailhawk has a hammerhead on one end, and it is beveled, so you don't get chip offs. Well, you don't get chip offs as easy, and you can hit it with another metal object. It does have a very sharp blade. It's about 1 3/4 inches, and these can be tightened down or left loose. All right, and the nice part about that is if you leave it loose, yeah, it is. You can actually put these in a 2-mag pouch. I don't have my other one on me, but I had a 2-mag pouch that held the head of one of these, and then this just dropped down through one of those grenade pouches on my Alice gear. I didn't know that. several different ways to do it. You put the, hold on, let me go get a pouch. Let me go get a pouch, I'll put it on there so y'all can see. All right, so this is a 2-mag, double mag pouch, and when you've got the head inside of there, especially if you have the plastic cover on, you don't have to worry about cutting yourself up. You drop it down through a grenade slot on the LC1, and it holds it just fine. But if you put it down through the grenade slot on the LC1, you end up with the weight being farther out from your belt. There you go. Flashlight and baton holder. Where I was about to go. Best thing you can have is a flashlight or a baton ring. Because as long as the head of your axe is covered, you drop that through a flashlight or baton ring, and it'll keep it pretty even to your body. And when you pull it out, baton ring or flashlight holder drops down because it's literally just a ring hooked to a piece of nylon. No Damascus Tontos. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. All right, that's the Trailhawk there. Looks like that one runs 33. If you find a Damascus Tonto in there, let me know, and I'll go see if I can find it. All right, then I have the Norse Hawk axe up next. Talk about this one. Head's still removable. All right, head's still removable. Don't think it's gonna fit in a 2-mag pouch though. Only because the front is so wide. Try like this and see what would have happened. Nope, for that one you would need like an eye pack or something. Small pack opening. There you go. These do have a set screw. True. These do have a set screw. Keep them set up there if you don't want it to. You better have something on there if you're gonna loop it though. I made Kodak sheets back when I had my shit set up. And that was nice to be able to make a head for anything. This is the Norse Hawk. Also 33, it looks like. Ooh, yeah, I like that. I like that. Good idea. All right, and then the the Viking bearded axe. I don't know what the heck's going on with whatnot. I know I loaded that today. Oh, and I have one Frontier Hawk, which is more Indian-ish. All right, this one is the Viking bearded axe. The Viking bearded axe. Pull that joker up. I gotta go to the inventory for it. I feel like some days in the mornings. Oh, you want that bearded axe? All right, it looks like we had it at 44. It'll take a minute to propagate. All right, here it is. Looks like we had it at 44. How about 36 bucks, Absent? Let me see how to do the flash sale. $20% off. We'll see where it ends up. 35. Oh, that's even better. Damn. Take it, Dabs. Just take it. There you go. Yoink. That's right. Flash sale's something new to me. It wasn't an option until here recently. But you got to pick a percentage, so you got to be better with math. All right. Absent, when I ship that, depending on the box size, everything will probably be wrapped together with plastic. The boot problem, like, I'm finding that by the time I pay for them and go get them, I would be up around the point where I feel like we could begin to get good commercial boots. Jungle Boots, the only game in town that I'm aware of, used to be US Cav. Let me see if they still got them. Because they're, I heard that the Jungle Boot is coming back. A lot of activity over there today. I would assume the one at Benning. I was just looking to see if they still have a web presence. Damn. Oh, there's nothing like them World War One boots, man. Those things are sexy. No, I don't. No more US Cav. What was the other one? Ranger Joe's. Looks like Ranger Joe's still got Corcoran's, so you should be able to get just about anything from them if they're carrying Corcoran's. All right, Paladin, bankruptcy. Well, shit. Who's going to heal me when I can't find a priest on World of Warcraft? Well, that sucks. Yeah, boots have been getting harder. And I'm getting a lot of inquiries. Damn. I'm getting a lot of inquiries on eBay from people in Africa on boots. And we don't export. So, it's kind of disappointing because we get all the way to the end of the checkout process and here they ain't here. All right. What else we got next? I think that was it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. This is a cold steel something or other. Cold steel trench hawk. Trench hawk. Oh, this is the one that's got the mechanical sheath. You were real close. It's got the mechanical sheath. It might be able to wash dishes for you. I'm not sure. I can't remember what level of mechanical theatrics it was able to complete. So of all the days for his soldier to not be here, the day that I actually have the pocket Emerson on, he'd been trying to get that knife from me for about a year and a half. I love my Emerson. If you ever get a chance to buy a high quality Emerson knife, go ahead and buy it. It will serve you well. All right, cold steel trench hawk. Now it's got the finger grips on it, so if you wanted to do woodwork stuff, you can. You can get a good grip on that. You can do bark stripping and all that. This is the mechanical sheath, so you unhook it and then it rotates off. All right, and then it reminds you of that time you stayed in Arkansas and you woke up with that girl you had met at the bar and you saw her wooden leg hanging there. Like one of those experiences. All right, this is the trench hawk. They call it an axe. She did say she loved you. And my understanding was the way she cooked, if you could overlook a few things, you'd have been all right over the long haul, It's got a wicked spike. This is definitely a Zompocalypse ready piece of equipment. Definitely a Zompocalypse ready. Hello, Lola. All right. Polymer hilt. I don't know what it's called, but it is a polymer hilt. Heft on it's pretty good. It's got a lot of follow through of its own inertia. And as you can see, it is thoroughly covered with zombie blood from where I just hit myself in the leg with it. Thrust it. I thrust it real good. Oh, she bitch threw her leg on the floor. Frontier Hawk, if anybody's in, or Trench Hawk, if anybody's in on that. $49. We'll put a flash sale on it. Let's see. I did like 25% the last time. We'll do 15% off. We'll run a little flash sale. I like those flash sale things. Those things are fun. I'll thrust it real good. What did I put it on? Like 30 seconds? What the hell? These are made in Taiwan, by the way. Made in Taiwan. What the heck's going over here? I don't even know this one had. It doesn't have a touchscreen. All right. How's it getting messed up then? All kinds of computer problems today, y'all. But never fear. Wise man is here. Ooh. I think you already have this one, Absent. It's the SOG Fast Hawk. Much lighter. Yeah. I ordered 3 of the throwing hawks, but they didn't make it. They did not make it. Which I don't really understand. Some of these distributors, as soon as you put it in your cart, it's yours. And then other distributors, you put it in your cart, they'll only hold it 10 minutes. I don't know. It's kind of weird. This is the SOG Fast Talk. I feel like that big one was this price. Oh, okay. The other one's cold steel. All right, that makes sense. The other one's cold steel. Okay, I was like, I couldn't figure out why this one had such a high retail, but it's SOG and the other one was cold steel. It does come with a sheath. The blade length on this is only 2 inches. Whoops, 2 inches. So if you're not used to working with that, it's going to stick out a lot farther than usual, guys. Weight is 19 ounces. Its overall length is 12.5 inches, and it's made of 420 RC 51-53. I'm assuming that's its Rockwell hardness. I don't know. $61 on these. These are light. They have been climbing over the years because I could have swore I got into mine for right around 30 about 10 years ago. Lifetime warranty, though. Lifetime warranty. SOG Fast Talk. I'm still not liking that price, though. Anything over $60. Ah, okay. So it is a metal type. Okay. 15% off of that one. We'll run you a flash sale. $51.85 on the Fast Talk for whoever's interested. Speaking of price increases, I noticed that Kershaw had a major increase. I was like, what the heck? It was almost 10%. It was somewhere between 6 and 9%. It was damn near 10. Like just doing quick math. I didn't actually sit down and figure it out. Who else? I'll tell you who I got pissed off with. Lion Steel. I'm not familiar with them. Civivi. So Civivi is a knife manufacturer, and they got a bunch of retailers on here. I am not one of them, but they do have a bunch of retailers on Whatnot. So now they're coming in and they're selling off their prototypes, so pre-production runs, and the prototypes, yeah, the prototypes are going up so high that the regular Civivi stuff isn't selling, is my understanding. That Civivi has completely ruined the Whatnot market for all Civivi retailers. And I thought, it's a sign of our time because in the old days, the people that made things, well, let me take that back. Since the 1950s up through the early 2000s, the people that made the things, they weren't your competition. They made them, they sold them to the retailer, and then the retailer sold them to you. And somewhere around the early 2000s, that did begin to change. And I think it's because the manufacturer doesn't need us anymore. All they need is marketing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So they don't need you. Are you selling that? Or are you saying that's what you paid for it back in 1998? Because I remember my first K-bar was somewhere around there. Yeah. All right. Now they're 125. And I don't know if you've seen any of the durability tests lately, but they ain't holding up like they used to. But now these brands are becoming your competition because people can buy it straight from them. And I think it's good for them and it will be good for humanity over time. But we're going to have to get used to this transition where retailers at my level might not be a thing anymore. I don't know. Whatnot is growing like crazy. but most people on Whatnot aren't actual retailers; they're resellers. So I'm not really sure. Oh well, you send me a pick and a price absence. I'd love to trade some dough for you, or I'll trade you anything you want. You know, towards whatever that value you come up with if we can reach a deal. Oh yeah, yeah. There are not a lot of bushcraft pros. All right. Damn, I got to preaching again. I'm really sorry, y'all. I just wasted like 10 minutes. For the 11 people over here, thank you for hanging out. And I believe I saw a couple follows in that. So obviously, you're probably cut from the same. Damn. I've been stressing lately and not eating as much. And I noticed my tractor covers slimming down. That's right. Pick your brains. All right. What are y'all after? Let's go do a flyover. I then lost my train of thought. I know we're in the camping section, but if you've never seen Dark Sun before, we do all kinds of stuff. We actually have a song out. It says, um, "We got so many things that we might just be a thing." All right, I sell some kind of European chemical suit over there. I sell thin air deployment bags for $125, but I only sell those when I'm doing a reduced shipping show where you're going to pay part of it and I'm going to pay part of it. So if you want one of those, let me know. I've got them in or tan. I've got one in black, but I think it's a different model. And then I've got a multicam over there, but it needs a zipper. So if somebody's good at fixing zippers, I'll make you a hell of a deal on that multicam one over there. But anyway, you're going to want to buy it on a reduced shipping show so it doesn't hurt so bad. I do sell commercial and military sleeping bags. Right now, the only commercial bags that I was able to get quick enough to begin to give a camping showing was Stand Sport. And unfortunately, um, I don't have access to anything with feathers just yet. So if you're a hardcore camper where you're like going off into Mount whatever and you're going to go up above the snow line, I don't have anything for downfilled, but I do have military extreme cold weather systems. We can get at least one completed, maybe two. These are about $40, and then this is a 2-pound version, and then I have a 4-pound variant from Stan Sport. Canvas is your friend, but it's heavy. And then I got a 4-pound stuffing version for about $70. Yeah, canvas heavy. I remember carrying that shelter half. Just carrying half of it was a bitch. All right. Now, plate carriers. This is something we also carry a lot of. We carry a lot of military backpacks. I've got the combat casualty care bags. These are like $50, I think, for normal prices. Yeah, they do. And this one's got the tape retractor on it. So you can keep your tape up in there and it's not getting dirty. I sell plate carriers. I sell several variations. On Whatnot, I only sell Vism right now, unless it's used like this. That's not a Predator, but I don't know which one it is. It's not an Interceptor either. I haven't looked at the name yet, but I do sell soft armor when I have it. This one's going to hit the website soon for about 250, 300. All right, plate carriers. The LSR version is 63. That one is a 2XL plus. And this one is the quick release version. These buckles, quick release, in case you get caught on something or you've been hit and they need to treat you. They can get your armor off fast. These run $99, and I've got them on sale right now for $90. The only ones I have in black right now are 2XL plus, and that'll go up to about 3 or 4XL. You're not going to get over that. This one will go up to about 5XL because it's got a lot of straps and it's got a lot less places that have to be expanded. Any stab? No, there's nothing in there. It's just the carriers. Just the carriers. I sell rucksacks. This one has soft armor in it, so it would be a knife stopper. You have to check on the website in a couple days. I might get it up tomorrow. Might be able to get it up tomorrow. All right. I sell assault packs, field packs, lots of knives. Check out my buy it now section on the knives. And check out the buy it now section for the mag pull equipment. I don't think B5 is loaded in there yet, but I know Magpul is because somebody bought one of the K2s buy it now last night. M-locks, got a couple things here, a couple sites. Need anything, let me know. I will be getting more sites next week. Some gun parts. Make sure you dig through my store. Make sure you dig through the auction version of my store. And make sure you dig through the buy it now. Plates for the belts. I don't carry plates for the plate carriers, no. No. It is something that we will eventually add to the website because I have access. But whatnot, every time I've tried to sell some kind of armor and whatnot, it's only been to places where it couldn't go. Well, I take that back. We had a couple of regulars that got some stuff from us that were in South Carolina, and they were good to go. But most of the times we've sold actual armor or plates, rubber bands. Whenever I've tried to sell armor, actual armor or plates, it always ends up being New York, Chicago, places I can't send it. I think Chicago is one of them. But best place for steel right now is eBay. And nobody's going to beat that price, $179 for a set delivered, basically. As a matter of fact, when it comes to steel, that's where I buy them too. I buy steel off eBay. Now, when it comes to ceramic, you're going to have to spend the big money, $400 a plate, because if you buy the Chinese stuff, it's not an actual full plate. So the Chinese stuff is a bunch of hexagons or octagons that are sandwiched together. There'll be another one here. Segmentation, yeah. So then it's got this adhesive or epoxy that bonds it together. It's not actually flexible, is my understanding. And then it has an overlay of Kevlar that's fused with the epoxy. Ceramic. Hold on. I'll find you some. All right, so RMA Armament. I've not heard of them before, but their cut looks like it's a full, looks like a full one. It's a full plate with both curves. So RMA Armament or RMADefense.com, RMADefense.com, and the other one is Hoplite. I think all Hoplite does is armor, but it's been a while since I looked there. Well, oh, that's a set. Okay. Yeah, so Hoplite Armor has them. Is that who you're going to say, Absent? Yeah. Check out Hoplite. Now, as far as your carrier, depending on who you want, the price you want, check my website. If Hoplite doesn't give you a deal, if you buy the armor there and the plate carrier, then check with me because I am generally cheaper on anything that I'm allowed to be cheaper on. Whether, or I should say, less expensive. Some things are called MAP, minimum allowed price, and that I can't get over. But give me a try if you can, especially if you go sign up with or create an account with us, you get a 15% coupon in your email. So go get your plates, and then once you know what size you're gonna have, if you don't choose the armor with the plates, then give me or the carrier with the plates. Give me a shot at it. I'd love to be your supplier for that. I talk a lot. I know. I'm like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. My hair is all fucked up today. I try. Hit me up for ammo too. I'm usually good on ammo. Free shipping over $50 on the website. All right, what else we got to talk about today? What y'all got? Questions? Why not? I'm like a fucking oracle or a freaking oracle. Sorry about that. I'm like a freaking oracle. I thought about going on YouTube and doing an oracle. Machete kills. Machete kills. Why? You going to Uganda or Congo or something? You need a machete? So today, oh, I don't care how you live it. I don't care about them dumbasses. If you ever order anything from me, you'll see I'm a stand taker. I actually put tape on all my packages that say "Trust God, not the world." So, and my YouTube tries to be wisdom oriented when I'm not being stupid. All right, machetes. I got two. I got the 18-inch and I got the 13-inch. Personally, I think the 13 swings okay, but I like the extra mass of the 18, and it gives you more follow through. It feels like I had the SOG in 18 for a long time, and I don't know what happened to it. My son probably took it outside. Both of them are sawbacks. It is a long machete. That one's in the buy it now, so I'm not sure how much. Let me see. Well, wait a minute. It should be in the buy it now. This was one of the ones that I loaded this morning when Whatnot was acting like a teenager that recently discovered sex, cocaine, and alcohol at the same time. I mean, like in the same day. Like, that's how bad it was acting. All right, the 13-inch variant 37, 18 is 43, but I'll give you a dangle deal on it. I love to get new buyers and I love to reward my regulars. So I don't mind dropping a little dangle on that. Machete kills. It will take it a second to load. These are stainless, I think. I believe these were stainless. SOG sharp stainless steel blade and saw. Overall length 24 inches. Blade length 18 inches. Steel is 3CR. Weight is 15.7. The finish is hard case black. The handle's made of Creighton, but this is not the type you eat to give your joints relief that you buy at the local Hygiene Mart. Oh yeah, SOG's good stuff. And they both come with a ballistic nylon. So if you want less curve through your branch, you go with a shorter one because when you hit it, it doesn't deform as much. Like you're not always hitting shit straight. Yeah. You always get the shorter one if you're not sure where you're going. You get the 18-incher when you know what you're chopping through, and you ain't gonna need an axe or whatnot, because 18 inches is a lot to deal with on the hip anyway. I don't know why that's not going in there. How did did I misspell machete or something? Or is it just not in there under machete? I would say, like, when you think about swords, when you go whacking short swords against long swords, the long sword breaks first. Sog Fari, that's why I have it messed up. 13-inch in steel, 37 on that one, and we'll run a flash sale on that. Yes, primarily because it doesn't have as much leverage working against it itself. And there's not as much metal to have had a metallurgical problem. All right, we're going to run that one. Let's see, we'll give 15% off that one. Let's see how that works out. Oh, 31.45. That is not a bad deal. Grab it up. That's the 13-inch. And then I have the 18-inch as well. And I'll do a little dangle deal on that one as well, but that one's pretty expensive. The short Hal money. Oh, that was the one I was running. Yeah, 37 bucks normally. I will run it as a flash sale. And uh-oh, somebody get it? Absinthe got it. Good one, Absinthe. Good one. All right, I'll bring up the 18. I'll bring up the 18. All right, we got the nice big long one, the 18. So, no, it was no Shiite. Thicker the branch is, the closer to the handle you whack. So when you're dealing with like grass and saplings, you can get that full arm whack and catch it with the tip, and it doesn't really hurt anything. You start whacking that stuff that's thicker, this big and bigger. That's the Gerber. I think I could get one, but I'd have to show you that one on the website. I think they've got they either have no third party or they have map. If they have map, I'll put it on here. If they have no third party, I'll have to do it to you on the website. Yes, this thing is nearly a samurai sword. All right. Tally-ho! Yes. Fit for just about anything. I don't know why it didn't load up, but I'm still looking for it. I just transferred them both in. There it is. One populated as Sogfari, the other one just populated as Machete. All right, this one's 18 inches. I am going to run a flash sale on it like I did the last one. We'll take 15% off of that. There's the 18-inch if anybody's interested. Cuts palms easily. Nice. Nice. 36.55 on that one with a sheath for that one. Oh, it's on the back. Yeah, it comes with it. All included with the Sog Fire. You get the Machete and you get the sheath. Another one out for Absinthe. You're going to have a big old long box. You want to get all the axes while you're here, Absinthe? Now, SOG stuff should also be on my website. So even if I don't have it here, you should be able to get it on the website as well. Captain Absinthe. He is awesome. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We now have, I think you're only the 4th black card captain for the summer reward season, Absinthe. Thank you for serving this cult community in the way that you do. We appreciate you. Me and Big Man get to eat because of people like you. Thank you, sir. Yes, if you want the Vism, I normally have them here in tan, black, and green. If you want multicam or something else, it's not going to be in Vism. You're going to have to go to my website. I get HSG. Those are good ones. They have a minimalist version that is just kick ass. Then, oh, I appreciate you, Abby. GG&G, Great Ghost Gear, has one in multicam. We just sold one the other day to a whatnot guy. That thing is badass. It's got the cummerbund. I believe it had room for side plates. If not, I think they sell a side plate carrier. Just a much higher end version of laser perforated moly. One day I'll get around to doing plates, but once I do, it'll be website only. All right, what else we got in here today? Had a couple new other things over there. Got all my machetes. I got a camp axe. Did you have the hatchet gang yet, Absent? This is the hatchet gangs of New York type shit. But it's the cold steel version. What is your physical size, Diego? Are you like a medium or are you like a large person? Are you a 2X? Because your size of the chest. What the hell is that? All right, I got fire. Large. All right. So if you're large, you're probably going to want an 11 by 12 or 12 by 11. I forget how they call it. Because that'll give you enough to get all the way out to the outer edges of your lungs. But mine, the Visms will fit up to a large plate, which is the 12 by 11 or 11 by 12, however you want to say it. And the GG&G, I know they start at large. There's no plate smaller than that they service. All right, we want to talk about fire. So fire options, I don't have a lot. All I've really got is ferrocerium rods. I don't even think I have any tender stuff. Yeah. Oh no, you want the trioxanes? Is that what you're looking for? Yeah, me too. Hold on. There's a guy. Let me see if it's on his website. If it's on this guy's website, I know I can get it. So hold on. Well, that's weird. Okay. All right. Well, I hope this guy didn't go out of business because that probably means he's dead. Because I was just down there the other day. Everything looked fine. I can't find any. I can't find any. I love them. Did you just buy something else? Damn it. Absent. You got to let me know what's going on. Oh, okay. All right. He did. All right. All right. Yeah, I looked. I can't find any with the guy that I thought might have it. So I'm assuming that's pretty much done. I don't even know where to tell you. Cheaper than dirt, maybe. Oh man, what time is this? 4:24. Oh shit. All right. So I don't have any of those absent. I will keep looking for it. And once I find it, it will of course get out there. But right now I don't have any. All right. Did anybody see anything in the shop or in the buy now that they're interested in? It's almost 4:30, and I am going to cut out around 4:30. I'd like to get home and get this bra off before all my ibuprofen wears out and I get tired again. I'm feeling weak. Feeling weak. All right. For those of you that are just chilling out and watching, don't know what everything's about, we are a full service retail shop. We are in Burkeville, Virginia. We are very small. We are outfitter. There you go. We do camping. We do some shooting and our hunting accessories. And basically, the way we view life is if you're going to be in retail, you might as well sell all the things that you're interested in case it goes belly up, you have stuff you don't mind playing with. And I've done this on and off for 15 years or so. I worked for the government for a long time, so I did this on the side. But yeah, well, I was importing up until the tariffs, and a lot of my medical came from that. And all of our knives were imported because if I got my knives made in the U.S., they'd be $200. Um, and if you've gotten one of my everyday knives, you understand the level that we actually got out of China to make that stuff. But when he's talking about 100% increase, like I couldn't. I just kept thinking I can buy knives that are already made and not have to worry about whether or not at tax time I'm going to get hit with some tariff portion I didn't realize. So that's what I just stopped importing at that point. We are thinking about doing it again. Yeah. Yeah. We are thinking about doing it again, but it's not like right away. It would be a next year project probably. All right, for those of you that want to come by the shop, we are in Burkeville, Virginia. We do carry all kinds of things that we can't sell on Whatnot. We sell automatic knives. We do sell some brands that can't be put on Whatnot. Of course, we always have military surplus, and we sell the big stuff too. So we're not afraid to ship. I'm not afraid to build you a pallet of something. Can't do nunchucks in state of Virginia, unfortunately. I can't do nunchucks here. First aid, um, surplus, as we talked about, and then MREs. And we usually we do some fishing stuff every once in a while, but it's not something we're stocking a lot of. I carry military sleeping bags, civilian sleeping bags, insect nets, yeah, sleeping pads, sleeping mats, whatever you want to call them. This is a very interesting pickup the other day. Is a one-person combat tent, and when I looked up the NSN, it's woodland with tan reversible rain fly. So woodland with a tan reversible rain fly, brand new in the package. That one is probably going to go for around 220, 230. I have one light fighter left. That's the one up top there. That's a light fighter. And the light fighter has a really high head in it, 8 to 10 inches higher than the ICS. Light fighter that's up there, that one's the poles are getting a little loose on it, so you have to pull them through and then make sure they're tight. But it does work. As you can see, it's not being supported in any way up there. It's literally the friction of its poles holding it up. That one is 150, but because of the pole getting loose, we put it at 135. I sell improved combat shelters. That one's new. That one's not listed yet. That one's probably going to be about 150. But when it comes to the regular ones that have been used, they are all in good or very good condition. Very goods are 100, goods are 75. And I'll sell you a 2-pack of goods. I'll sell you 2 of those for 150 bucks. All right. I got a CPF 90 Woodland Ruck that just came in the other day. This thing is in sweet condition. It looks like it probably sat on the floor more than it did anything in its whole life. I'm going to sell that one. No shit. I'm going to sell it on here at 180. It is going on eBay. I'm going to put it on eBay at more because I can control the shipping on eBay and I can make a better deal for somebody. But on here, I'm going to sell it at 180. So if you want that, it's 180 plus the shipping. And that is a very nice ruck. It actually has the removable combat patrol pack on it as well. And I found a Woodland Molly 2 ruck over there I didn't know I had. So I got one of those. So that's the main ruck. This is the CFP 90, and that's the combat control pack that goes on it. You like that, Absinthe? For you, I would cut you a deal if you want it. All black card captains. Well, shit, you get like 5 or 6 20% offs too. Let's see. I was saying 180. If you want it, I will do. What the hell? What's some money between friends? I'll do 140 on it. I have to get the weight. Yeah. So you can see how much it would cost to ship it. It's 40 bucks off. Frame's all good. Matter of fact, frame is perfectly clean too. There's a little bit of, I don't know if that's floor drag on there or if he actually wore it. Because it doesn't look dirty. Doesn't look dirty at all. If you want it, I'll go load it. Then you really have a woods pack. You'll have a woods pack and a harvesting bag. That's some bullshit. You get to do two. You get to do 2 things. I gotta spin this so I can hook up the scale. Oh. Yeah, it is definitely going to depend on the weight. Size isn't too bad. I could probably pack it flat in a dog food box or something. But the weight. Oh, shit. It's 9 pounds, 4 ounces. Damn. Let me create something to see how that works out. What the heck? Damn, it's gonna put it into 10 to 14 because by the time I put it in a box. Well, that's not cool. All right, CPF 90 rug system. No, I do not have any shoulder holsters right now. That is a Vism product though that I can get. It would be a vertical or a horizontal version of a shoulder holster, and you can find those on my website. Don't know what the search word would be. All right, I have pinned that so you can see the shipping absent. If you're still interested, go ahead and pick it up at that. All right. And what we were talking about was the CPF 90. Oh, that ain't bad at all. I would have thought it'd been worse than that. But that's probably because you already had some stuff too. CPF 90 ruck system with the detachable patrol pack. Totally not what I thought you were going to say. I thought it was going to be like 40 or 50 bucks. We'll dangle it out there at the 140. Oh shit, he got it. Absent picking up the CPF 90 rug system. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Don't forget to use your coupons. You probably get you probably have a 20%er in there. I can't remember. I made the damn gold black card captain thing so long ago. I can't remember. All right, Absence, putting that over there for you. Thank you very much. All right, what else? Anyone? 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 Was thinking about blowing that cold tack out super cheap too. So if anybody needs a cold tack magazine / ammo bag, I've been thinking about that's like 44 bucks. I've been thinking about dumping that out around 25, 26 if anybody wants it. All right, other items in the shop. Anybody got any other items they saw in the shop or in the buy now? And don't forget, now that MREs are available on the website, they are a little cheaper because you can get free shipping on the website. You spend over 50 bucks on the website, we give it free shipping. So if you want MREs, I would suggest go get them there. That's actually a better place. All right. If you want some smaller lots of MREs, you don't want them by the case. I do 3 for 18 here on Whatnot, and I believe I do 3 for 18 on the website as well. But anybody see anything in the shop or in the buy now that they wanted me to show so they could make a decision? We do knives, military surplus, camping gear, first aid. I do sell these blinking lights, by the way. They run off of a USB. They're meant for camping. That's the battery back there and the thing plugged into it. It's actually a really cool system, and almost everything blinks or moves, so it uses less battery. All right, I got gold pans for you people out west where gold actually exists still. There's gold and then here hills. I have water carriers. I have camp cooking stuff. I'm actually putting together some kits for camp cooking. And I've got tear aid, which is repair stuff for tents and packs. I sell nylon holsters, magazine holders. Not too many holsters, mostly magazine holders. Do carry Blackhawk occasionally. I sell some rails, slings, Magpul accessories, which is growing every week. Y'all have been sucking that stuff up quick. Magpul sights, which I will have a reload coming next week. Multicam pouches and accoutrements are generally about $10. Alice, somewhere between 10 and 20, depending on the thing. Except for the radio pouches, I have a lot of those. They're like $5. Then ACU, if you don't mind the color of your surplus, or if you want dyed surplus, we can do the ACU surplus. It's much cheaper, like $4 or $5 per item. Or you get the Pick-a-pail of surplus, and you can get usually 11 to 13 things, or 8 to 11 things in there, and it costs $13 for a Pick-a-pail of surplus. And you get to pick from all the ACU items on the wall. Plus, you can also pick an LBV or a barracks bag. You can only fit about 2 barracks bags in a bucket. All right. I sell military grade fuel cans. That's right. Military grade fuel cans. They held diesel or JP8 in them. Some of them might have had MoGas, but that's not really that common anymore. It's usually diesel and JP8. They are like $35 a piece. These I do not sell on the website, but these I have on my eBay, and I get better shipping on eBay. So if you go to my eBay DSOVN.com, I can control the shipping, and the shipping is a better rate, and it's generally less expensive. Everything's generally less expensive when I can control it. All right, insect nets, $15, $17 if you get a waist pack with them. I do have the Light Fighter 10. I have one of those. I have one of the Woodlands. This one's going to be about $240. And then I have some ICSs. ICSs are 70. That one's new, so it'd be $150. But if they're in very good or good condition, they're $75. This is not really something that I will sell on Whatnot, but these are also things that I have access to. I can sell missile cases occasionally. That one didn't close right. I can sell missile cases. Did y'all see that? That thing just lifted up and dropped back down. That is fucking nuts, man. I don't know why the ghosts be messing with me when Big Man's not here. This is a giant piece of equipment case. This one's a server case. I just sold the biggest one of these yesterday. I'm hoping the guy's going to get the other two because they stack. They sit horizontal and stack. It's actually pretty cool. It's one of those things where I wished I had a reason to need a server. I'm not doing something right. You got to hold your mouth right sometimes with these things. There we go. I must not have had my mouth held right. I do sell some BDU stuff, and I have cold weather stuff that's coming. So around the end of August, we'll start breaking out all that cold weather stuff that's been coming in. For right now, I have one Coyote LBV. I want $40 on it. Things like new. Got it from a CB the other day. All right, I got a flight suit up there. That thing's still new with the tags. That's probably going to be $60 or $80. And then I've got a desert camouflage. That's right, desert camouflage. Tricolor. Extreme cold weather system, brand new in the box. So I'm going to be selling that soon too. All right, if anybody has any requests, I will gladly take care of them. I have done my obligatory hours for the camping category for today. I am going to try to dedicate 2 to 2.5 hour shows every week to camping gear. Primarily because a lot of our shit is dual use. Just because it's green doesn't mean you can't use it. And once people start catching on, I think this camping gear form is going to go well, or category will go well. Right now, there's not a lot of people in there, and my inventory changes every day almost. So give camping a chance. If you're not normally a camping person, you only came in because of the push today. Bookmark us, follow us, stop by the category every once in a while and see what's new, because a lot of people get inspiration, compass pouch or the whole compass. Yes, use them for caches. That's what I think that's got doing. They are shrinking. That's true. Public lands are shrinking. And what he means is if you go out there and use them, then the politicians would be less inclined to let them go another way. All right, y'all. Remember, God loves us all. I'm not saying you got to believe in him. I know what I know. You believe what you believe. But God loves us all, even the people we don't like. Think about your kids. They do a lot of screwed up stuff sometimes, but you still love them, and you still pound your neighbor's head in if he ever hurt them or she ever hurt him, whatever. You get what I'm saying? That's right. So be nice to each other. Absinthe and myself are people that would rather be in the woods. And one of the things that I noticed about the woods is humans don't suck when you're alone in the woods because there's no other humans there with you. Think of how good the trees had it till we came around. I'm just saying. Just saying. Don't make the world suck. Make it a better place. Just by not being part of any problem, you are by default part of the solution. Keep that in mind as you go about your day. To look at me, you would not think that I'm the type to think this way. Trust me, the people at church probably think I'm crazy, but this was earned over many years. I wasn't always this way. That's right. Tribes do last longer than cities. Just be nice to each other. And remember our motto here: protect those weaker than yourself and make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody could be today. Because that's really all you get control over. You have control over the 3 feet around you. Beyond that, it's outside your wingspan. Technically, you couldn't affect change without dealing mortal blows. So keep that in mind. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I never dreamed all those days working for the government when I was going blind. I never dreamed how wonderful it would be out here doing this and whatnot. And this community has made that happen for us. And if Big Man was here, he'd be tearing up with me. We really appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the growth we've had. And hopefully we're going to get that Christmas party together this year. I'm thinking if we start winding down, no, we can't wind down before Christmas party. Maybe we'll do an after Christmas party. I guess we could technically do a New Year's party because Christmas is our busy season. So if we did the New Year's party, yeah. All right. I'm going to put a poll up on the next one, Absent. See what people think. We'll get that worked out. All right, y'all. Be nice to each other. Don't be a part of the problem, and you're by default part of the solution. And if you know my God, the Christian God, help tell people about it. It changes your life. All right, y'all. Bye-bye. I'll see y'all tomorrow.